Sorry I'm late. I missed my transport.
You've been waiting all day for this. The highlight of your week is here. Please welcome to the stage, the Thunder from Down Under. It's Elliot Ulm! Hey! 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 Guys, how are we all doing tonight? Come on, Melbourne, I know we can be louder than that. There we go. I was told there'd be a few more people here, that's okay. Huge crowd. Guys, my name is Elliot Ulm. I'm an award-winning graphic designer with over 26 years of experience. Life experience, that is. I am a leader, a lover, and a learner driver, guys. We can't all be perfect, yeah? And I'd like to thank the Melbourne Polytechnic for having me here today. And most importantly, thank you all for sticking around after class. Sure, it's been a long day. You guys are the future! I've worked with some incredible clients over my established career, such as Jeromaia Pet Center. And I have a Bachelor of Bullshit from the University of YouTube, majoring in Comic Sans. Just kidding. As you can probably tell, guys, this isn't your average design talk, right? We like to do things a little bit differently around here, yeah? First of all, I'm not afraid to cuss on stage. And secondly, I'm a bit of an entertainer, if you will, yeah? Let's just say, if Comic Sans was a person, that person would be a friend of mine. Now, I've invited myself to the Melbourne Polytechnic for one simple reason, yeah? Graphic design is my passion fruit. Just kidding, of course. Take away the fruit part, and the real message reveals itself. Graphic design is, of course, my career. Now, who is a graphic designer? Can we get a show of hands? Everyone? I mean, no wonder it stinks. Sorry. We as graphic designers understand the incredible importance of what we do, yeah? So this talk is for us. There's an incredible energy in the room today. Can you guys feel it? I think I can feel it. Can you feel it? Sure. I think we can all feel it. Can you feel it? Yeah. I think I can feel it. Guys, but enough about me. Let's talk a bit about me. All right, I am a twin. Sorry, ladies. This is me and my twin here, actually. I'd like to think I've been a twin since the day I was born. And I'd like to think I've been a graphic designer since the day I was born, right? In fact, when I was a kid, they didn't call me a baby. They called me Babe Ass New. It's a little graphic design joke for you. This is the first logo I ever designed here. It's my initials, EU. It looks like nothing else. And fun story about this one, my teacher actually put it up on the, we had one of those smart boards in school, thanks to the Labour government at the time, I think. And my teacher actually put it up on the board for too long. I was about in year 4. And it actually burned in to the screen, right? It stuck up there for weeks. I had to, I kind of got bullied out of the school because of it, but still pretty good, good starting point. Everyone starts somewhere. And then we move on to my teenage, it's still... All right, we move on to my teenager. I was a bit of a rebel, as you can tell, right? Look at me, are you kidding? God, these days were crazy. I have so many stories about these days, but I don't know. I think I'm a professional, okay? I don't want to scare you off, unless you want to hear a story. You want to hear a story? You want to hear a story? Yeah? Okay. Let me tell you this crazy It's the crazy story. Okay, I'm a different man now. Yeah, don't judge me for my past actions. Okay, here we go. All right, let me take you back. Oh God, I think I'm in like year 8 or something, right? I'm leaving school. All my friends are long gone at this point, right? And I'm walking out of the school grounds, and I'm fiddling around in my pants, and I find this pen in my pocket, right? And I'm looking at this pen, and I'm like, what the hell is it? It's not my pen. Who put that there? I don't know what comes out of me. I just throw it into the bushes. Oh. Uh-oh. and this teacher comes around the corner, right? The teacher sees me doing it, and the teacher's like, oh, what are you doing? What are you doing, Elliot? That's littering. Detention, right? I'd never been in trouble before. And my mom actually, my mom called the school and she got it reversed. So that's a story, I guess. Anyway, moving on. I ended up failing my final exams and did a gap year gigging around LA, Hollywood, pretty cool, right? Actually, I wasn't staying in LA. I was staying in like the Cupertino area of LA, which is like a 5-hour drive, 8 hours public transport, if you like my style. Actually, I had to get one of those Greyhound buses every day. You know the Greyhounds, right? Yeah. Yep. Why'd you say yes? That kills in LA. All right. Anyway, I toured a show around there for a little bit. Yeah, I'll show the poster. Why not? It's this one here, So Long Randwick. It's a play that's in response to the play So Long Boulder City, which is the play in the film La La Land, right? We all know La La Land. Yeah. Yeah, here we go, not again. City of Stars, right? Your part. No, I'm just kidding. Are you shining just for... Just kidding. No. Worst movie I've ever seen, right? Blah, blah, bland is actually what I like to call it, right? No, seriously, I just think it gives you a wrong impression of what to expect in the city, right? Like, because it tells you, like, oh, the city of stars, this is where the dreams are made of, right? Only for you to get there, and then, like, you live there for, like, 8 months, you don't meet a single person, and then you finally, like, manage to book, like, a room for your show. And the bookers, they call you, and they're like, hey, Elliot, we're going to cancel the show. Not a single person has bought a ticket yet. And you're like, mate, I've literally been living here for 8 months. I don't know a single person yet. TikTok hasn't been invented. Like, what do you want from me? And then they let you put it on out of pity. And then, like, the only person who comes is one guy, and he's just in the back row, just, like, yipping at you the entire time because you met him on the bus. I just think it's a bad impression, but the show itself is really good, right? I won't talk about this for too long. I know you guys are here for a graphic design thing, of course, but, we might as well, I'll give you some context. The show basically follows the career of this graphic designer character, right? And we see his whole life, on stage. That's the kind of premise, And what's interesting about the show is it's kind of in this like anti-linear reverse kind of style, right? So the first scene, we see him at the end of his career. So he's a billionaire at this point. And then we actually go back in time, scene by scene, until we see him at the end of the play, and he's just a high school student, right? And what's really interesting about this, and this is something that critics have talked about, is that I'd like to imagine that the audience has like a remote control in their hand, and at the end of every scene, they hit rewind, and we see the entire scene played out in reverse at 4 times speed. Not a theater crowd today. That's all right. But yeah, it's a autobiographical. Well, it's not autobiographical, but it is about me. It's very personal. Anyway, sorry. I know I said I wouldn't. That was a bit much. I'm sorry. I know I said I wouldn't talk about it. You guys are here for a graphic design talk, of course. I mean, look. If you're interested, I do have like a scene. I've got a recorded scene from the original run. If you guys want to see that, just for a little break. You guys want to watch a little clip? Little clip? Come on. I mean, it's cute in the thing, regardless. Okay, sure. So this is a scene from about halfway through the play, so like Act 5, right? And our graphic designer character has just graduated from the University of Sydney with a Bachelor of Visual Communications. He gets up there on stage, he accepts his award, and this is what you see. Also, I will say this is from a sold-out show, but turns out there was just a glitch on the website. I guess no one was interested in buying tickets, so they never told me. Enjoy.
Thank you, the University of Technology, Sydney. I humbly accept my graphic design bachelor's award. It's a true honor to be a graphic designer of this level, and I'm so glad that I'll be able to share all of my designs with you in the future. Onwards and upwards. In vide scientiam.
And that's the scene. Pretty cool, right? Yeah. Maybe an applause for
Elliot
that.
Ulm, 6 foot in shoes, auditioning for Evan.
All I see is die forever.
Sorry. That wasn't meant to be. I still gig every so often. I still, kind of do the rounds. I still tickle the keys, I guess, right? I kind of got caught up in the whole graphic design thing, as we creative types do. But, I've been auditioning. I've been really exciting news. I can't believe I can say this. I just got a call today saying I landed my dream role. And that's about all I can say about that, but yeah, I'm pretty excited. I think it's going to be a really big year for me. Cool. Anyway, my tourist visa expires and I went back to Sydney and started my own studio. You guys know it, you love it. Of course, you wouldn't be here if you didn't know it. Sweeney Font. Sweeney Font, which is, of course, a play on the word Sweeney Todd, the musical Sweeney Todd, the Demon Barber of Fleet Street. We know that one, right? You know this one? Yeah. You know everything, don't you? You know? The graphic designer on King Street. Hey, there's a parody there. Yeah. Swing your pen tool high. Sweeney makes logos in photo. We should talk. Anyway, it's a really good kind of studio. You guys are going to love this part. This is our team, right? We have our senior designer, junior designer, intern, accountant, chef, table tennis. Guys, it's just me. Yeah! It's a one-man show, what can I say? We actually started as a small team with big dreams. That turned into a medium-sized team with big dreams when we hired an intern. That actually went back down to a small-sized team when that intern got cast in Pretty Woman the Musical at the Theatre Royal in Sydney, which is pretty cool. This is him here, this is Brent. Might as well talk about him. He's there on the left. This is us at the Christmas party. And this is Brent. He was an incredible intern for us, unpaid to, actually, it's funny, he would come to me and go, oh my God, Sweeney, why don't you, I worked under Sweeney for tax purposes. Sweeney, when are you going to start paying me? And I'd be like, mate, you've been working for me for 10 months. It's going to take 10 years since you see a dime from me, right? Then he quit. But he was seriously an incredible employee. He really left a void not just in the company, but in my heart. I missed his presence. He was, just a really quite an incredible guy. Strong voice too. Probably not a lead, but an understudy for sure. Kind of guy who excites you. Sorry. We know what to do when we get clients, and we know how to do it when we get them. And a lot of people will look at our amazing portfolio and they'll go, oh my God, Sweeney, like, how did you get such an incredible clientele? And I go, it's actually not that hard to get clients these days, right? This is the part where I want you to see you guys taking notes. Yeah, see, a lot of you have got the pens out, right? Because this is important stuff. And you might hate me for this, but it's true. This is how I get my clients, okay? I'm the type of guy that when I get invited to a party, this happens every few years, I'm not going to make friends, yeah? I'm going to make connections. I'll kind of just like stand in the corner a little bit. I'll kind of stand around sipping on my little premix. I'll be like playing sad. Oh, lonely. And all it takes is one person with just enough pity to come over, right? And then here we go. Oh, got him. And they'll come over, they'll start talking to me. They'll go, oh, Sweeney, what do you do for work? And I'm like, oh, well, you heard of Jeromaia Pet Center? And they'll go, oh, are you a vet? And, that's communication. Right? Look at us. Like, no matter our differences, we're able to find some common ground. And seriously, guys, it's actually really easy to get clients. This is where we're getting them from, right? Direct word of mouth, like direct conversation, just as I said. Airtasker. Airtasker again. Seriously, guys, Airtasker. It's competitive, but that keeps you humble, okay? Always lowball. If someone's going to charge a logo for $100, do it for $20, okay? 4,000 logos a year at that rate is $80,000, no tax, because it's an online service. Seeing a lot of nodding heads out there, yeah? This is good stuff. This is good to see. But I'm sure at this point you're probably sick of my voice, yeah? You're probably thinking, does he even design? All he does is blah, 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 this and that. When are we going to see the work, yeah? When are we going to see the portfolio? Guys, we at Sweeney's have an incredibly intricate process that I can't wait to share with you all, okay? I am not a gatekeeper. I keep that thing wide open. My gate is so unkept that if I were to keep it, they'd keep me kept in a keep. So are we ready to see some case studies? All right, let's get right into it. First up, Jeromaia Pet Center. Worst logo you've ever seen, right? This is the original. This is not my logo. I came in to redesign it. I got no idea what's going on there. What are those shapes, the blue and pink? I got no idea. So I was asked by Jeromaia Pet Center to redesign their logo, and I jumped at the bit to do it. Let me tell you a little bit about my process, okay? I'm the kind of guy who needs to meet a team, right? I need to go into the office, shake a few hands, maybe a little mwah on the if that's what they do. I kind of just stand in the corner waiting until someone. Not everyone has social skills. So the story about this one is I'm kind of getting a tour of this facility, right? This pet center. And what's interesting about Jeromaia Pet Center is that there's actually a pound that's attached to the pet center, right? So as I'm getting a walk through the facilities, they're taking me through this pound. I'm looking at all these old cats and dogs. Everyone's looking a bit weird, right? And in the back corner of this room, I can just hear this really deep meow, right? And I'm just like, well, who's that? Like, it sounds like a siren. Meow, meow, right? And I'm like, where is this noise coming from? And the vet goes, oh, it's just this cat over here. This is Bovine. He is 22 years old, and he's particularly aggressive towards men. And I was just looking at this cat, and we were just making this, like, staring deep into these beautiful eyes, right? And just coming back to me, meow, meow, right? And really getting into it, like this real deep, like visceral, like, meow, meow. And I'm just like, for me? He's like really gripping the bar, like, meow, meow, meow. And I'm just like, get me in there, right? Like, how nice is this? Like, to be wanted. You know, so anyway, I decided that this cat, this little experience that I had, this would be my muse. Yeah, so I took this photo here, just with a simple iPhone, nothing, I didn't take them home. And I uploaded this image into what I like to call Adobe Illustrator, and this is the design that we made here. I think it's one of my finest marks I've ever made. And it's amazing. it's just tough to get this part without. Bovine didn't make it. It's amazing that the feedback I get from this one is, Sweeney, did you draw this with your eyes closed? And I say, what a compliment. Wow, to be able to draw something with your eyes closed, like that takes a master illustrator to do something like that. And while I may not be a master illustrator, I am a master designer, right? I've got a bachelor of bullshit. I've said that. Next up is some work I did for the Mario Brothers. This is just some concept work, guys, nothing too fancy. I still think there's some kind of there's room for concept work in the portfolio, even though it's unpaid. But it's it was a bit of fun, showing my cheeky side, I guess. Anyway, so this is the work I did for them here. I made some business cards for them. I'd like to think, I imagine them as plumbers. And I love the cards that I made. The colors just kind of came to me. And I think it turned out really well. And then there's this image here. I don't really know what to do with this one. But I'd like to offer a lot to the client. And I think they can do a lot with this. It's concept work. It's loose. It's flexible. It's fun. And it's amazing, actually. I love getting client feedback. And the look on Mario's face, remember, play along. It's concept work. Mario took one look at this and he just goes, Mum. I think he says that in the game. Anyway, here's some work I did for Nike Australia. Pretty cool, right? Doesn't get much bigger than this. Yeah. Before we go any further, I will have to thank Stephanie. She is the creative director at Nike Australia and also my cousin. And she got me this gig when I was in a really dark place in my life and I needed some work. Some people call it nepotism. I call it netball. I don't know. This is the work I did for them here. I did a billboard, right, which I'm really proud of. I got to do it all myself, kind of like a real loose direction for this one. And yeah, I think it turned out amazing. I love all the text layout and like the shoes. Like it's Nike Air, so they're in the air. And there's one at the front which is blurred to show a sense of depth. And I loved it. The main note that we got from Nike for this one, they came back and they were like, Sweeney, how's anyone going to read this? And I'm like, mate, why is that my problem? Right? How am I meant to know if they can read or not? It's just ridiculous. This is why I don't listen to client feedback at all anymore, right? It's ridiculous what they try and tell you. Huh? Anyway, it's still good. Yeah, Stephanie's looking for work. If anyone's looking for a creative director in their team as well. And some final work I did is for Brent, of course, intern Brent. Remember him? This is some business cards I did for him, and these are them here. And I'm really proud of this stuff. It's kind of concept work, kind of not. He didn't really ask me to make these. Well, the story behind it is we were kind of chatting one day in the office, and Brent comes up to me and he goes, Sweeney, I just can't, I don't have an agent. I really need an agent. And I go, mate, take a page from my book, business cards, right? Everybody loves business cards. That'll work. And he goes, I don't really know. And I'm like, mate, I'm 2 years older than you. I think I know a little bit about what I'm talking about. But he left the room. But I made them anyway. I couldn't help myself, so I designed some, printed out 2,000 of them, and then I was going to show them to him at the EFIS party, right? Which was going to be held at Petersham Town Hall, which is a thing you can do if you say it's a rehearsal. And I'm there. I get there at 5:35 or so, right? I'm smashed at this point. I've been I kind of had a big prees on my own. I was a bit nervous to show him, and I get to 7. I'm spinning. I'm seeing stars, and I'm wondering where is he? Brent's still not there. Where is Brent? Where is Brent? And I'm texting him. I'm getting, where are you? Where are you? Brent. And I'm just about to hit call because I was a bit worried maybe he'd be hit by a car or something. And I didn't know what to do. And just as I'm about to hit call, the doors kind of swing open, and this light kind of came into the room, and he walks in. And we start talking about taxes, and I'm just clutching these cards, right? I'm like, when am I going to give them? When am I going to give them? And we're chatting, and then he goes, Sweeney, I got good news. I got an agent. And I don't know, I pushed the cards back down. Yeah, another time, I guess. He's doing good. He's doing really well. That was the last time I saw him. Before yeah. He's doing really well. Anyway, AI. A lot of people kind of ask me, like, Sweeney, how are you going to tackle AI, right? Like, what are you going to do about it, yeah? And I say the same thing every time, right? AI, we've been using AI for years, Adobe Illustrator. No, we have lost a significant amount of work to AI. But we're trying to rethink how we use it, like, in our industry, right? Like, so I'm thinking that we're using it not just as a tool, but more like as a wrench. Yeah, very different things. And look, I got the team together the other day, and we did some kind of like AI experiments that I wanted to show you guys, just to show you how far the technology has come. So I'm really excited to show you this kind of stuff. I've got some logos that I made that I really want to show you. So here they are here, and it's amazing. Like, it's really cool stuff. So they are all deers. I couldn't figure out how to change that. I just got the same. It was always a variation of a deer, which is good. If a deer company comes to us, we've got thousands of options, which is really, really exciting. But we didn't want to stop at logos, guys. Of course, we had to do some stock imagery as well, and this is the stuff. And like, oh my God, right? The top left. Where is that? And like, hello. You know what I mean? Sorry. What's he texting? Like, it's just. I have no idea how this technology works, but I know it's ethical. And it's just amazing the kind of stuff that it comes up. Like, all it took was just for me to go, you can do it in Google now, right? You just go to Google, and there's a thing that says images, you type whatever you want, and you just get pages of this stuff. It's amazing, right? But guys, I couldn't be selfish and just show you my work, right? Of course, Brent had a go, and Brent whipped up some little stuff, did his little magic, and he managed to turn me into a centaur. And it's not far off. Far from the horse body. It's amazing. Like, I'm sure probably some of the CEOs in the crowd are thinking, like, Sweeney, he's humiliated you. He's made a fool of you. Why did you fire him? And I couldn't. We actually auditioned for the same role in Pretty Woman. I went to the I remember I went to the audition room, and I heard someone singing in there, doing it, a bit much for my liking, but I knew it was Brent. And I sat down, and he came out. We made eye contact. Time kind of just freezes. We hadn't seen each other in a while. And he turns around. He goes back into the room and says something to the casting director. I still don't know what. And he comes back out and he shoulder checks me. I go into the room and I'm like, what did he say? What did he say? And they're like, oh, he forgot his water bottle. And I just bombed. Worst audition of my life. Weird guy. Sorry. Not to talk about this again. I have been giving the AI some of my personal work. I actually put So Long Randwick into ChatGPT, and I just said refine. And it's amazing. Like, it added 3,000 words and turned it into a musical. And I seriously think it might be ready for the stage or something another time. Might be like a rerun, reprisal. I don't know. I got some actors I found in this Facebook group together the other day. We did a little table read, and people had a lot of strong things to say. I think it could be ready for the stage. I don't know. I'm really excited. Sorry. There he goes again. Talking about his theater days. Sorry. I know you're here for a graphic design talk. It's actually it's actually been a pretty hard day. I didn't know if I was going to make it here tonight. You know how I said before that I got my dream role? I didn't. I got rejected like 20 minutes before I went on. And if I had to tell myself I got it, otherwise I don't know how I was meant to do this show. My dream role. Yeah. I was going for the car in Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Turns out it's not a role, it's a car. It's a prop. I thought it was like an open audition. 9 years of auditioning, 0 roles. Whatever. I don't care. You think you'd quit at this stage, but I just can't. I don't know what it is about it. It starts to get to you though, not gonna lie. I just it was so late the other night, I just couldn't get to sleep. And I was just kind of staring at the ceiling. And I had this thought, what if I'm not good enough? First time I've ever had that thought. I just kept thinking, what am I doing? How am I going to get my foot in the door? And I actually started thinking about Eddie Perfect. And he's bear with me. He's a musical theater star. He's living the dream, But he actually got his start in stand-up comedy. You know where I'm going with this? Yeah. So I got thinking and I got writing. I didn't really want to do it, but I actually have a little tight 5 that I was wondering if I could try it. Can I try a little stand-up comedy for you guys? Maybe that'd be fun? Yeah? 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 Not okay, let's do it. Let's get right into it. I love it. Thank you. Sorry. They're new. Okay. Finish your water because you're going to spit it out. This is the set I would do at an open mic night. Hey. Why did the graphic design chicken cross the road? You got some bad client feedback. And that's the set. Thanks so much. Hey. Yeah. Thanks so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Seriously, I think that was a really good reception. Really positive reception. Seriously, I didn't expect anything like that, and I really appreciate it. I think it's ready for the it might be ready for the stage. I don't know. I think if I just find a place to say my name, I think it's pretty much good to go. I'm just going to slide that in. Yeah, it went really well. Cool. It's not that I don't. It was. I don't really want to do it. It's kind of like it's a stepping stone to the dream, right? You know, we'd take sacrifices. It's kind of like graphic design for me. In that sorry, no, not that I enjoy graphic design. I just think it. It's just emails these days. It's a lot of outreach. I guess. Not really. I lost the fun in it. There you go. You came to a graphic design talk and he doesn't even like fucking graphic design. Right? I'm a fraud. You know? He doesn't even care about graphic design. Like, what is this? You know? Hey, you know what? If we're getting vulnerable, fuck it. All right. This whole thing, yeah? This whole thing, Sweeney Font, this booking the venue. I'm not getting much money from graphic designers, a lot of emails. You can see my portfolio, a lot of concept work. This whole thing is being funded by this massage gun I'm drop shipping. They made $2 million this year. I've never seen it in person. I buy it for $2, I sell it for $40. You think I care? "15-minute auto off." Why would you want it to turn off? That's the customer's problem. There it is. Whatever. He's a drop shipper. He's not even a graphic designer. You came and saw a fucking drop shipper do a talk. Hey, you know. There it is. It's just hard. I don't know. It's just been getting really hard. Like, it just feels like every day is another like rejection or another revision. It's tough. Like, I haven't been sleeping well, you know. Like I just had this. I keep having this fucking same nightmare. It's this recurring nightmare every single night. It feels like it's just. It's the same dream. I get my dream client, right? The biggest client I've ever got. I'm so happy. I send the work off, and it's the same reply every time. It goes, Elliot, we love the work, but we hate you. We know about the massage gun. And I'm like, that's my personal business. It has nothing to do with it. I don't know. It's just hard. And I know you came here for a graphic design tour, but it's just really like, it's just. I went and saw Brent the other night. I saw a pretty woman. And he was so good up there. Like, seriously, so good. I was just watching them the whole time. I got front row tickets because I was like, look at me. I was just watching him and I was like, gimme the role. And I went to stage door at the end, like a fan. And I don't know. I got nervous in 2 minutes. 2 minutes after I walked off. I don't know. Couldn't do it. I sent him a text. Late, and he hasn't seen it. He's doing really well. I'm really happy for him. And you know, if he ever wanted to come back to Sweeney's, like I'd have him back in a heartbeat. Like seriously, he was such a good employee. Like a really, really modern mind. Anyway. Sorry. I should probably get back to graphic design. No, that's done. All right, let's finish with a lesson. Yeah, every design talk has a lesson.
Elliot Ulm, 5'11", auditioning for Chitty.
Chitty, chitty, bang, bang, chitty, chitty. Get in my car, I'll drive you far. Chitty, chitty, bang, bang, chitty, chitty, bang, bang.
I wrote 3 original songs for a character that doesn't exist. And you get the email and they go, why didn't you just do the script? We sent you a script and you're like, why didn't I just do it? Fucks with you. It fucks with you. Anyway. The lesson of this talk, yeah? Every graphic design talk has a lesson, yeah? Something to take home with them. Something to go, money well spent. Yeah, I came here, write this down. The lesson of this talk, what's my lesson? What's this? It's follow your dream. Of course. All right. No, we can do this. Okay. Follow your dreams. You know? Hey, always go for it, kids. Go for it. Go, keep going. You know, it'll work out. Have that thing in the distance, you know, that shining star that guides every decision. You know, and even if the weatherman comes out, the weatherman goes, oh, it's going to be cloudy for the next few days. Even if the weatherman says it's going to be cloudy forever, go, I think I know a little bit better than you. I think it's going to get sunny again. I think I'm going to be able to see the star. Actually, you know what? Maybe that's not the message. Maybe the message is be realistic. Maybe that's it, you know, because maybe you're not the star of the show. Maybe you're not this big dog. You know, maybe you're not Brent. But that's not what Brent would want me to say. No. He'd slap me silly if he heard me saying that. All right. The real lesson of this talk? Graphic design is a musical, okay? And I know it sounds like anything you've ever heard before, but I promise you I put along so many thoughts to this, it makes a lot of sense, okay? In musicals, you have a composition, right? A score. In graphic design, we pay attention to composition, right? In musicals, you have a lead. In graphic design, you have ding. It's spelt the same, okay? Photoshop is my stage. Fonts are my instruments, and you are my audience. I have spent so much time working on that massage gun business, yeah? And my effort was rewarded with $2 million. I can put that same effort into musical theater. And so with my final time on stage with you all tonight, I'd like to sing the closing number of So Long Randwick, my musical. If you'd like it, would you want to hear the song? Let's do it, thank you. Let me set the stage. We're at the end of the musical, okay? Act 12. Our graphic designer character, we've seen his whole life at this point, right? He's been a billionaire, from senior designer, junior designer, intern, all the way until now. He's a high school student, yeah? He's at home. It's late. It's like 2 a.m. And he gets an email. It's from a pet center in a suburb called Des Moines. They want him to redesign its logo. And he knows it's going to suck. Yeah? These first clients, they always do. Yeah? You'll be underpaid. You might never be paid. But he doesn't care. This is the dream. It's cold outside. Open window allows a cool breeze to come in, but his overheating laptop warms the room. He turns to the audience and he sings. So many emails to send, so many logos make pop, so many tough clients who will tell him to stop. And at this point in the song, we start hearing all these other characters from throughout the musical as echoes.
Hello, Elio. It's me, Steve Jobs from Act 3. Don't give up. And hey, that turtleneck looks pretty good on you, mate.
So many websites to build, so many brandings to make, so many invoices that will never be paid.
Elio, it's me, Bovine the cat from Act 7. I will never forget what I saw in you when we first met. There is graphic design in your heart. It makes me purr just thinking about it. Meow is the time to blossom, like the beautiful flower that you are.
So many posters to print, so many mood boards to see, so many programs that crash with expensive fees. I'll claim all on tax.
Elio, I'm Stephen Fontheim, your mentor from Act 6. This has always been your dream. And I'm the platypus from Clark Rubber, briefly seen in Act 2.
So many projects to start, so many fonts left to pair, so many designers who have a fancy chair and look down on you and judge your designs. Graphic design, graphic design, graphic design.
Never give up on your dreams, Elliot. You can make it too. You have what it takes. Love from me, Brent.
Send me those emails to come. Tell me the logo needs pop.
Give me those tough clients who will force me to stop at revision 2 and hate my design. Graphic design. Give me those websites to build. Give me those brandings to make. Give me those invoices that will never be paid. Ignore my contract, you know I designed. Let me design. Let me design. Let me be used. Mock all my rates. Coffee infused. 3 cups a day. But despair is despair, not design. Give me a project I love. Give me a typeface to pair. Make me a designer who has a fancy chair with confidence too, who loves to design. I love design. I need design.